Hi, I'm Max Roberts, Chair of Dairy Australia and a dairy farmer from Bega in New South Wales, and welcome to the world of automatic milking. Dairy Australia has been investing your Dairy Services Levy in the adoption of this world-leading technology for the past 8 years. It's one of the many ways in which Dairy Australia is investing the levy to build a future for the Australian dairy industry. Automatic milking is a big-ticket investment, but it has the potential to completely change the way we milk our cows and manage our farms. The labour and the lifestyle implications are many and varied.
So what we're hoping is that this technology will allow us more flexibility with our lifestyle, which will provide us with a situation where the cows are being milked by themselves and we only go to the dairy premises at certain times of the day to deal with the issues that need dealing with, rather than being tied to the dairy for long periods of time.
Automatic milking is not just about robots. It has quickly become mainstream in Europe, with 40% of new dairies being automated. Australian pasture-based dairy farms present unique issues. To succeed in Australia, we needed to develop a farming system that encouraged the cows to move around the farm on their own, from paddock to dairy and back again, while maintaining the high pasture utilisation that gives our industry its competitive advantage. This has been the focus of Dairy Australia's levy investment in automatic milking through the Future Dairy project at Camden in New South Wales.
To encompass the AMR technology on Gala, we have decided to set the farm up in 3 distinct grazing areas. The reason for this is so that we can have the cows traffic to and from the dairy to 3 distinct areas of the farm at different times of the day to encourage 2 to 3 times a day milking without actually having to go back to the area that they've already grazed, and we think that's going to be critical to getting voluntary cow movement.
The automatic milking rotary, or AMR, is completely different to the robotic boxes originally designed for the typical European small herds that are housed indoors most of the year. The AMR was designed specifically for Australia's large pasture-based herds. Now let's take a look what's happening on the farm. The world's first commercial AMR is located at Gala, one of the Dornoff family's dairy farms in northern Tasmania. While the Dornoff's installation is their own investment, their grazing and farm management system is based on the Automatic Milking System Farm Management Guidelines developed with Dairy Australia levy funds at Future Dairy. Gala is operated by Nick Dornoff and his partner Rebecca Tyler. They currently milk 250 cows, but plan to increase the herd to 600 by 2015. Central to their farm development plan is the AMR, which has the capacity to milk 600 to 800 cows. The Dornoff's 24-unit AMR has been operating since earlier this year. It's an internal herringbone rotary platform, with the cows facing outward and the robots located in the centre. The milking process is performed by 5 robots, 2 for udder preparation, 2 for cup attachment, and 1 for teat disinfection after milking. Each cow wears an electronic identification collar, which is recognised by the robots, the smart gates, the automatic feeders, and of course the computer system. Information is stored centrally in Delpro, D. Laval's herd management program. It uses this information to decide which paddock the cow should be grazing, if she's ready for milking, or whether she should be drafted for farmer attention. The AMR has the capacity to monitor and analyse milk from each quarter, providing powerful data and reports which take herd management to a new level of accuracy.
Conventionally, we look at cows and how the way we manage our farm as an average. This technology really pushes individuality back into dairy farming, and it really is mind-blowing to see how intelligent cows are and how quickly they do adapt to these forms of technology. We certainly see the technology and data that we can get from automated milking systems such as the AMR vital to really pushing forward in efficiency at the cow level and incorporating some sustainability back into the dairy industry.
Of course, the Dornoffs are not the only ones benefiting from Dairy Australia's investment in automatic milking. There are already 18 Australian farmers using automatic milking with robotic boxes. Many of these farmers have based their grazing and farm management system on the guidelines developed with the levy funds by Future Dairy. Across Australia, there's an enormous amount of value already invested in dairy sheds. These assets won't be replaced by robots in the short term, but they are part of our future and are helping to make our industry exciting for the next generation.
Certainly there is an ageing population of skilled dairy farmers within Australia. We certainly hope that these forms of technologies can sort of, I suppose, redefine the role of the new age dairy farmer as such and start attracting some of my generation back into dairy farming.
Automatic milking is just one of the many examples of the Dairy Services Levy at work. For more information on this and other levy investment, visit the Dairy Australia website at dairyaustralia.com.au.